acquiring more point of views brings a clearer sight. Welcome to the Abyss Garden. In this video we are unboxing the second Duel box of Mind Worlds. We'll discuss all the tiny choices and uses for these cards, how they came to be, and also a bit of their gameplay. We also gently dive into some beta testing topics, and how we went on updating Mind Worlds before its first release last November. I hope you'll enjoy. Oh, hi.
Oh, hey. So, should we open the other Duel box?
Yeah, so last time we opened this Duel box that we are probably going to use to, maybe I'm going to remove my chewing gum.
Okay,
yeah.
Sure. Hey.
Hey. So last time we opened this Duel box that we are probably going to use to do some games together.
Yeah.
Probably also to explain the rules and stuff. So we are going to use this one, but there's another one that we'd probably like to open now. Just to
Still
see
wrapped in the package?
Yes, just to see what's inside. Should we unwrap it? Do you want to unwrap it?
Yes.
All right. Is it satisfying?
Not really.
Not really?
No.
Wow.
No, I'm not sure. Somehow, I thought, it would work better because there was an opening, but it didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know, it was okay.
You sure?
It wasn't dissatisfying.
It wasn't dissatisfying?
No.
On a scale of 0 to 10?
Satisfying scale or dissatisfying scale?
Let's say 4.9 is satisfying, 5.1 is dissatisfying. So from 0 to 5 and 5 to 10.
So 0 is super satisfying, 4.9 is really not satisfying, and then 5 starts dissatisfying.
Did you like it? All right.
Let's just open.
Yes, please.
So here we have Furious Antipathy.
Yes. Where do the names come from?
From these two emotions that are colored red and purple.
So red is rage.
Yes.
So we have kind of a synonym. That's where the names come from. We explained it before. So we have Furious, and Antipathy is kind of a synonym for loathing, which is this purplish color.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And then we have Attentive Gloom. Attentive, I think, is vigilant.
Yes.
The orange one. Gloom.
Grief.
Yeah.
So
again, it looks pretty.
Yeah, it's the 4 colors we didn't have yet. So we can see them here. So we have the loathing thoughts, the grief one. And if we look on the other side, we have vigilance, which is quite a unique, has quite unique cards, and rage. And once again, we have here the website, if you want all the informations, and the incoming set also. I'm guessing when this video comes out, if it ever does, there won't yet be the doodles for the incoming set, but the cards will still be there. And the email, in case you have questions to ask or suggestions. So what's inside this Duel box? It says draft, it's been changed.
Yes, so inside this Duel box we have 144 cards, which consists of 2 randomized decks, which we saw before on the cover. Then we have 1 booster with these 4 colors of the Blue Chicks wheel.
1 big booster of 72 cards.
Yes. And we have 8 D6 black dice.
Yes.
And 1 D20 black die.
Exactly.
Should we open?
Let's go. Let's do it. Up. Right side up. Some paper.
It's satisfying to open this.
Yeah, it is.
Some noise?
Yeah. And also we tested before. You can fit quite a lot of stuff inside.
Yes.
Because we have other... I mean, at the end of the last video we showed the stuff that we would open. So we were
everything fit in the thing.
I mean, everything beside the other boxes. But like 10 boosters and 2 more decks fitted in,
in this box,
which already had stuff. So yeah. What do we have?
So we have the dice.
Yes.
The small ones and one big one
Exactly.
for the rounds.
Yes, the big one to be able to keep track of the rounds, and the tiny ones for the counters. We didn't specify that, but sometimes you need to put some counters on cards and thoughts. What do we have next?
Next, we have the Attentive Gloom deck.
Yes.
Guess we're gonna open them after.
Yeah.
Just gonna show all of the stuff. That's the big. We see it's thick and sturdy. 72
thick and
cards.
sturdy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And last but not least, as they say,
As the saying.
Furious Antipathy.
Huh?
Oh, it's a bit damaged.
Yes, looks a bit damaged.
Dang.
Them indeed. Oh, that's sad.
Should we start with this?
Yes.
The Furious Antipathy.
Let's start with it. So we are probably not going to play these decks, but they are going to go into good hands. Probably some family hands.
Yes.
Because we are going to play the other Duel box. But let's see what's inside. So which are the two colors once again?
It's Rage
Yes.
and the purple one.
Yes. Rage and Loathing are the two colors.
Rage and Loathing. Okay. Again, we see there are 22 chill cards, 9 strong, 5 intense.
Yep.
Okay. And here we see the list of the cards, right?
Yeah, so there's going to be 14 Annoyance, 8 Boredom, 6 Anger, 3 Disgust, 0 to 5 Rage, and 0 to 2 Loathing. Yeah, I guess we can go forward with it. Oh, yay!
Okay.
We have the Slurpant, the famous.
Yeah, the famous Slurpant.
So it's a strong card from Disgust, which is alone in my dream worlds. And so these are examples of cards that you could get inside. If we find it, we are going to read what it does.
Okay.
And the other one, which one is it?
The other one is You Can't Understand Me.
Yeah.
Which, is another strong card.
Yep.
And again, we're gonna get to it when we encounter it in the deck.
Yep. Smooth.
Yeah.
Ooh, we start strong.
Yeah. We start strong with this Intense Beast.
Yes. I hate it.
I hate it. Yeah, buddy. I understand. So it's a static card.
Yeah, it's a static card.
They're quite rare, right?
They are not that usual in the first set.
Okay.
There's more in the second one.
So as long as I hate it is on the battlefield,
Yes.
cards of the chosen color can't be played.
On the battlefield, you play too much Magic.
I play too much Magic.
In the mind.
In the mind,
Yeah,
yes.
as long as it's in the mind. Cards of chosen color can't be played. A really strong card.
Yes.
We beta tested it.
Yeah.
It was strong.
It was wrong.
It didn't break the game. And since it's an intense thought, we kind of feel like it's also nice to have really strong, powerful cards. We'd rather have a lot of strong cards that kind of, when you manage to play them, they really change. Vroom vroom. So we'd really rather have a lot of strong cards that when you play them, they really change the state of the game, rather than an ultra balanced with low powered cards.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, our first intense one.
Oh, we have the other one.
The other intense one. You don't belong here.
What does it do?
Players forget all thoughts of chosen color they have in mind. That's also quite strong.
It's also quite strong. It can really mess up some decks, but more often than not, you wouldn't want a deck with only one color. So you always have some backups. But yeah, it has a big effect.
Yeah. And you also gain 3 tribe.
Yeah.
As the intense cards do.
Yeah, most of them.
Right.
So tribe. What is a tribe?
A tribe are, we see it here.
Oh yeah, we never showed the back of the card.
So yeah, that's the back of the cards.
Surprise.
By the way, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, which is also helpful if you need to check. You always
Yes,
you see, like on your deck.
Yeah, when you start playing, you're gonna need that when they state self, friends, or tribe to refer to it.
So here a tribe.
Yes.
So we are here in this purple area.
We are actually the I mean
for this card, right?
Yeah.
Tribe would be itself and the two friends.
Yes, exactly. And for the red one, which cares about tribe, it would be these three.
Yeah.
So when it enters, you're gonna count the amount of these three that are here. Maybe you have 2 orange ones, 1 red, and 3 purple, which makes it
6.
That's a lot. And 6 times 3
times 2.
If we count.
Oh
this
yeah,
one.
here. Because this is tribe. Yeah. Okay.
6 times 3, 18 exactly. Math.
Yeah. Math.
I mean, it's simple math. We thought about that maybe we thought about how much math it would involve, but actually it's quite fine.
Yeah.
It's really easy math. Yeah. So
otherwise,
this one.
Use your phone.
Exactly. This one is another static one, which states that thoughts with chosen type can't count thoughts in mind.
Yeah.
So the way it happens, chosen, is that as this card enters the mind, you choose a type. So a type is, for example, here beast, here serpent. So let's say you say beast. It will stop your opponent whenever it will stop any player whenever they play a beast card. They won't be able to count with them. So here the 3 tribes won't matter. It won't happen. Whenever this card enters, if this one is in the mind, it won't be able to gain any influence.
Because the beast can't count.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So here we have a new type, caterpillar. I think it's one of my favorites, especially this card.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, but it seems like it's really...
it really touches my heart, how it looks at me. So stop asking.
And so it's so angry. Oh yeah, good. It's anger. Of course.
Yeah, it's anger. Yeah, it doesn't... It's like a cute anger.
Yes.
So blind opponent until your next turn. So blind means he or she. Or they can't count anything. They just can't count.
They are not able to count no more. Can't tell you their age, they can't... nothing.
So basically they can't have any wins.
Yeah, they can't gain influence.
Yeah, they can't gain influence.
Until your next turn. Yeah. So it will make them think twice about playing cards, especially stronger, intense ones. Because even if the effects are good, they won't gain anything from it.
Yeah. A new caterpillar?
Yes.
Strong one. You can't understand me. Yeah. It again blinds the opponent this turn.
Yeah, because the other one until your next turn. This one is this turn.
Yeah.
And its speed is quite
it's an already here. So you can answer stuff. Like if the opponent has a really strong card, he would gain a lot of influence. You can play it and he won't.
Yeah, he won't gain it this turn, and he can't... Basically, these cards can't be answered.
Yeah.
Whenever you play an already here card, no more card can enter the train of thoughts.
Yes.
So yeah, it's a really good card. Shuts down the gains. That's a lot of what Rage does.
Yeah.
It stops the influence of the other.
Here we have a slow card. Change of sight. You discard 2 cards, then draw 2 cards.
Simple.
Yeah, simple but helpful if you have cards that for some reason you can't use.
Because as the game progresses, we saw in beta testing it that there are some plays that are really better in some parts of the game, and some stuff that you might not want to. You might want to have other cards rather than these ones.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We have another blob. Waiting on others. The opponent must answer your next card, if allowed, or you gain 2 friends.
Yes. So, as a... not description, as a...
explanation.
Precision. So, as a precision, what happens here is that your opponent has to answer your next card, otherwise you gain, but it's only if allowed. So, for example, if you play an already here card, your opponent can't answer it. So this doesn't apply.
Okay.
So you have to wait until your opponent could answer a card.
Okay. Because I feel like we have situations where the opponent, where it says, I think in the other deck we had this, where it says the opponent needs to answer your next card, otherwise something happens.
Yes.
And there, even if he can't answer it, it still happens, right?
Actually, no, we didn't. So what we had with the other deck is the opponent has to play a slow card, has to pre-play a card, and indeed if he can't, it happens. But every time your opponent... Oh yeah, there was one card.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there was the trust card that does that. Yeah, indeed.
Okay.
Which is a different wording.
So we have another fluff, as we learned. They're in all colors.
Yes, they are.
It's a chill card, a slow change. Draw one card, then discard one card.
It's a really pretty fluff.
Yeah.
It's all melancholic look.
Yeah.
It's all bored.
It's autumn-y too.
Yeah. I really like it.
Simple. Similar to the other one we had where you draw, I think you discard 2 cards, you draw 2 cards.
I feel like these kind of cards are really helpful in the beginning. Like you start to build up your mind, the cards in your mind, to be able to play strong and intense cards.
Yeah.
And this one really allows you to kind of carve your hand in a way that you like. Like you draw one new card, you discard another, and you gain a bit of influence.
We have a flame. Oh yeah, the flames are also nice. I don't want this here.
Yeah, tell them.
Opponent returns 2 target thoughts they have in mind to their hand.
Slows the opponent.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a double sword thing.
Yeah, since probably they have effects that will happen again when they replay.
Exactly. So it slows down the opponent. Probably they won't be able to play strong or intense cards as fast. Mm-hmm. But it means that they have more cards to play.
Yeah.
So it's a bit dangerous. The same one.
Oh yeah. I don't want you here. Another flame. Chill card. I want something new.
Yes. They want
like not this, something new.
Yes.
Forget 1 target thought, then return 2 target thoughts you forgot to your hand. That seems strong.
So as we said last time in the last opening, every color has a different way of drawing cards. So this one, it likes to draw from what it forgot, which we saw in beta testing that it was quite good.
Yes.
Because your opponent might make you forget cards that are quite strong, and you might be able to bring them back to your hand.
Yeah, or you make yourself forget strong or intense cards because you don't want too many in your mind.
And also you can... I'm guessing it's going to be explained as we play, but there are 2 ways to play cards. Either you use time counters that you get every turn, or you discard cards. So here, when you have this kind of cards, it means that you can discard really intense cards that you won't be able to play until a few turns, and then bring them back when you need them.
Yeah. Another flame that feels like something doesn't belong here.
Yes.
The opponent returns 1 target thought they have in mind to their hand.
Yeah, it's the same as the other, but only 1, and this time you gain some influence.
Yeah.
So it's this idea of, do you want rather a strong effect, or do you want to build up your influence little by little and have slightly less powerful effects?
Yeah.
Seems like you like the...
I like the flames. They're quite straightforward. They just say what they want.
And you like the caterpillars. I feel like you just like rage.
Yeah, maybe I like rage. Yeah.
So, when we first designed the cards, actually it was a bit tough to find archetypes and tiny doodles for some of the emotions. Because when we draw creatures, when we draw these tiny characters, usually they have these emotions of curiosity, they're kind of cute.
Yeah.
And it was a bit tough to find, but I feel like they kind of feed the flames. They're just a bit annoyed. And, and I find it really silly to have these caterpillars as anger. It also feels, I like it.
They somehow remind me of me when I'm angry.
Yes. Oh, an intense one.
Ooh, cryptic.
Yes.
Shutting down others. Yeah, seems intense.
Yes.
So it's again a static one. It silences chosen type.
Yes. So loathing, this color, cares about types. So it will often shut down, either stop the gains or stop the effects of specific types. That kind of goes with the idea of this emotion. Like here, maybe you loathe caterpillars,
Yeah.
and you're gonna just do everything you can to stop them, which is a bit of an odd sentence, but that's what this color cares about.
So they can still enter, but their effects
Yes.
don't apply.
Exactly. So
And also their gains.
their gains will apply.
Okay.
So, for example, we had this one.
Yeah.
This one say chosen type can't count.
Okay.
So if you have both of, I need nails.
Should I?
Do you have nails?
A bit.
So yeah. So the card on the left will stop. Let's say they both say beast. So if this one is here, when the beast enter, they can't count. So they can't gain influence. And this one, if the beast enters, the effect won't happen. Their effect won't happen.
Yeah. Okay.
We've seen it.
No, beast, yeah. You don't belong here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Intense. We've seen it.
Yes.
Oh no, we've seen it on the...
on the package.
Okay. Alone in my dream worlds. Oh yeah.
It's a really nice doodle.
Yeah.
It's a slurping stuff into existence.
Yes. So it's a static one.
Yeah.
Hide all thoughts with chosen type in mind.
So yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite strong.
Yeah. You can really also slow the opponent again.
Yes, because I'm guessing when it happens, it depends when. But usually you're gonna want to hide all the chill thoughts that they have, because they probably have more of them, and you might be able to hide 3 or 4 of them, which really will slow down a lot your opponent. Oh yeah.
Oh yay, my fave.
I know it.
Stop asking.
Oh,
okay.
And the third caterpillar.
Oh yay.
Really strong one.
Okay.
So, yeah, please.
So it targets thoughts in the train of thoughts. Oh, one target thoughts in the train of thoughts. Lose instead of gain. Oh yeah,
Yes.
We tried this. It's
Because
super strong.
Yeah, it's already here, so it makes it even stronger. So we beta tested it, and it's one of the cards that we had to modify. So initially it had some gains with this ability. So, and we found that by removing the gains, it really balanced the ability out. Because losing, it can be really strong if you manage to target an intense thought of the opponent.
Yeah.
But then you don't gain anything.
Yeah.
So it's really, this effect is really powerful.
Because you can still really widen the
gap.
The gap between you and your opponent. Widen.
Yes, but also what's good is that so it loses instead of gain, but there's something in the game where you can't go below 0 influence. So there's a limit to that. Okay. So if you do it too early, you won't make the opponent lose as much as you might have liked. Yeah.
Another block, chill one. Oh. Opponent must answer your next card if allowed, or you gain 2 friends.
Yeah, we've seen it.
Yes, we've seen it.
We've seen the next one too.
Yeah, change of side.
It's a slow one.
We've seen this too. I don't want this here.
That's a new one.
The jealous feelings.
Yes.
Opponent forget next thought that would enter the mind.
Their hand. Opponent forget next thought that would enter their hand.
So also if they draw from the deck?
No, because it's if the thought enters the hand. Because so the way it works, the wording is that whatever is in your hand or your deck is considered as a card.
Yeah.
And the rest are thoughts. So here basically it goes with the other chill red cards that return stuff from the mind to the hand. And so here it would make them forget it.
You can answer your own cards, right?
You can answer your own
cards. So you could play this, and then you can...
Yeah, if your opponent... So the way it works is that first your opponent has priority to answer you. If it doesn't, you can answer yourself. Oh yeah, the fluff, the red fluff.
Yay.
Looks annoyed.
Oh yay, we had it? No?
No, we didn't.
Oh no, we didn't. Because we had another. Oh no, we had a purple fluff.
Yes.
Why did I forget you? Return one target thought you forgot to your hand.
Simple.
Yeah.
And you gain some influence.
Yes. Okay. But yeah, I really drew this with annoyance in mind.
Yes.
I remember.
It really shows.
Okay. It doesn't belong here. Yeah, we had it.
Yeah, I think all the flames we had so far.
Yeah.
Maybe some blobs we are missing.
We had this.
Yes.
2 cards.
Yep.
Oh, we didn't have this.
Yes,
Did
we
we?
had. It's the
Really?
first one you pulled.
Oh,
Here.
okay.
Up.
Don't even look at me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm just
Favorite?
always happy.
Up. The fluff.
Yeah. We had this.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. Up. Up. The fluff. The
We
flame.
had it.
And the flame.
Yes.
All right. Which
Okay.
makes a total of 36 cards
Yes.
ready to be played. Should we open the next one?
Yeah.
Do you want to have a tiny break?
We can open the
Okay.
next one. Yeah. Yeah.
So the next one is Attentive Gloom, as you can see here. Yes. So this one we have Vigilance and Grief. So a bit similar to when we opened the previous decks. So this combination is really similar to this one. Why? Because Ecstasy and Grief care about themselves only, and Vigilance and Amazement care about any specific color. And the same happens with the other one. So Furious Antipathy, you have one that cares about tribe, and Alarms from Death too. So Terror and Rage care about tribe, and Admiration and Loathing care about friends. So the two dual boxes are similar in this manner. That's why we made them this way. So let's see what we have inside. Yep.
Please stay close.
Exactly, a card that we might see inside. And ooh,
I know you.
I know you. I really like this card. So let's see if I can do it as smoothly as you did. Yep. Yeah, it works.
Yeah, good job.
Kind of amazed. Yep. Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we have here? Well, we do have the one.
Huh?
So we do have first an Intense Thought, which is I Know You. So it's an artifact. It's already here, which is really strong. And its effect is that it reorders the 5 times opponent top deck. What that means is that when you play this card, you are going to look at the top 5 cards of the opponent deck. You can reorder them as you want, and you can put any of them at the bottom of their deck.
Yeah.
So basically, you choose what they're gonna get up to the next 5 turns. Depends what happens in the game. So it's really strong to control what your opponents will be able to access. That's kind of the idea with Vigilance, is that you try to have information about the opponent and to act upon this information you get. Next one, we have a strong card.
I feel empty.
More. Yes. Yeah. It's a really nice doodle.
Yeah. It was an Inktober doodle.
Yeah, it was an Inktober doodle.
I forgot the word though. Maybe something like lonely or I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What does it state?
Opponent can't play any more cards until their next turn.
And it's a fast card.
Yeah.
So what Grief does, really often, is that it tries to get to the end of the game as fast as possible.
Oh, yeah. I once played it against you. Yeah, it's tough.
I mean, I didn't manage to win with it, but it was quite fun.
Yeah.
It's really a control-y thingy in the sense that you really... Yeah, your opponent can play less cards, can play less often. Stuff like that. So we saw this one on the box. This one is Please Stay Close. And it's the same idea as I Feel Empty. Opponent can't play any more card until your next turn. So basically here, it was until their next turn, and here until your next turn.
Yeah.
This one is normal, this one is fast. But it's a similar idea. One is not stronger than the other. They are more for different kind of decks. One where you might want to answer more than you do stuff in your turns, and vice versa. Up. And then we have another strong card.
Oh yeah, Hunter.
Yeah.
Observing your reactions. Show 2 cards you have in mind.
In hand.
They are in hand.
So show 2 cards you have in hand.
They become already here.
So we had something similar with the terror cards, which allows you to put cards down from your hand and then becoming fast. Here you have to show them, but they become already here, which is really strong, but then your opponent kind of knows. And here, so hunters are anticipation, so it goes well with this emotion of you're preparing for whatever might come. The only downside is that this card is slow, so it's gonna take some time until you're able to turn your cards into already here ones. A fluff?
Oh yeah, I like this fluff.
Yes. What would others do? So the effect is opponent draw 1 card, then opponent give you 1 card. So, as we stated before, every color has a special way of drawing. So this is kind of a unique effect, where the opponent chooses which card to give you, which is probably not the best for you. But you also gain influence, so you gain a card and you gain influence, and at worst you can use the card they give you to discard in order to play another one. And it also allows you to see kind of what's in their deck. Next one is a faceless creature.
The need for a silence. Opponent can't play any more card this turn.
Yes,
Yeah.
same idea. So this one, yeah, it's a fast one. So basically you would play during your opponent next turn, and either they have to answer it and play all the cards they want now, or it stops them from being able to play more normal or slow cards for the rest of the turn. So yeah, that's really the idea behind this color. So there's another one. We've seen this fluff.
Mm-hmm.
Up, what others think about. So this one, the effect is draw 1 card from opponent deck. So similar to what Admiration did, because they are both in the opposite. Let's see, up. No, similar to Admiration did, not because they're opposite, but just they have a similar draw effect. They care about the opponent's deck, basically.
Mm.
They care about what the opponent could do. And so they try to shut it down and to play instead of it, in a sense. I'm not sure. How would you say that? You wouldn't say
I'm not
it.
sure. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it either. Probably gonna cut this part. So,
I just do stuff,
yeah. So the first Elder card, which is the chill cards of Vigilance, but something interesting with the Elders is that they're all already here. Because basically they're these really old creatures that kind of set in stone. And so their main power is that they're already here. And then their effect usually isn't game breaking, and is quite a less powerful effect. But it allows you to gather information. So this one is this one is the draw Elder of this deck, of this color. And it states that opponent forget 1 target thought they have in mind, then draw 1 card. So the idea here with Vigilance is that you're trying to stop your opponent from having the right things. You're gathering information and you're trying to prepare yourself. So here you're going to make them forget cards that might be a problem in the mind. Maybe of 1 color that you don't want them to have too much.
Yeah.
Otherwise they will be able to play their stronger intense thoughts. And in return, they can draw another card. Another Elder, another already here. What does it do?
Opponent shows 2 cards they have in hand.
Yeah, so that's the whole idea here. Interest. So you gather more information.
Yeah.
So the way it works in this game is that whenever a player shows cards, they kind of stay on the table, so your opponent can always see them. And it's the same, for example, if you make them return a card from the mine to the hand, it still stays visible.
Yeah.
There's this whole idea of keeping information, so you don't have to keep too much stuff in your head. We've seen this one, makes your opponent forget one card and draw one card.
Yeah, again, I feel like it really fits with Vigilant, because when you're Vigilant, you really want to observe what's going on to be ready.
Yeah, it's the idea. To match the emotion with the thoughts.
There is nothing I can do.
Yeah, it's an intense grief. It's fast. What does it do?
It makes the opponent discard 2 cards.
Strong.
So yeah, again, you mess with the opponent.
Yeah, I mean, here, it's really the idea of grief. Like your opponent loses kind of... You want them to be sad.
Yeah.
Which is,
Dang.
it's a bit the idea behind it.
Yeah.
Is that it's stuff that are sad. Like, there's nothing I can do. You're just going to lose these 2 cards. You're not going to be able to play. You feel... It's the idea of feeling heavy. The idea of grief, sadness, pensiveness. The idea of not being able to play, not being able to do things. So it's probably a color that's going to be annoying to play against.
Yeah.
But, you got to have some of them. Oh, the other intense...
oh, yeah. Not wanting
one.
to remember.
What does it do?
The opponent forgets 3 target thoughts they have in mind.
So same idea.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You make them forget things.
Yeah.
Things that they don't want to remember because of the grief. Then we have a strong card.
Oh, yeah.
I feel so heavy.
Oh.
I mean, all these cards are heavy. All the purple ones. So silence 1 target card in the train of thoughts. So once again, here you kind of, you have your, you stop the effect of 1 card.
Yeah.
That could happen.
Ooh, another
strong
hunter.
card. And already here, hunter. So the hunters are a bit special in the sense that they can have pretty much any speed in the game. There are slow ones, there are normal ones, there are fast ones, and already here ones. I mean, in this set I think there's no fast one, or no normal one, I'm not sure. But in the other set, basically they can have all the speeds.
Yeah. Kind of makes sense, because the hunter has to
right?
wait and observe. But
Exactly.
then, they also have to be fast and be there when they have to be there.
Could you tell me what a hunter can be?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes.
Like if they want to be a cook, for example.
They can be.
What else can they be? It's a reference to Hunter x Hunter. So yeah, this card, planning ahead. So you show 1 card you have in hand, it becomes already here. So the effect is not incredible on its own, but the fact is that this card is already here.
Yeah.
While when we had this effect with another type of card, it was a slow one. And you could put 2 already here. Here what happens is that first you shut down train of thought, and you have another card to be able to shut down the train of thought right afterwards. So it's really, it's anticipation. You try to stop your opponent from being able to build up momentum. Yeah. And you prepare yourself for what's to come. And we have the 3rd hunter.
Changing plans.
Yes.
A normal one. Reorder 3 times your top desk.
Desk? Are you sure? Yeah, reorder 3 times your top deck. So same idea as when you reorder your opponent deck. Here you're going to look at the 3 cards on top of your deck, and you're going to put any of them at the bottom as you want, and the rest you can reorder them as you wish on top to prepare what you're going to get. So yeah, goes well with the anticipation.
Oh, I really like this doodle.
Oh, I just missed everything. Okay. This one?
No, the one that's coming.
Oh, yeah. Alone time. Opponent can't play any more card this turn.
Yeah, it really feels like, your head is full of stuff and you're like, oh, I just can't take no more.
So what we found when we beta tested this is that it's actually an interesting mechanic. Because what you do usually, what I try to do when I play this, is that you have multiple of these cards in your deck that have a similar effect, And what you do is you try to play them during your turn. Almost every turn you try to play one. And if the opponent kind of doesn't answer it or doesn't stop it, then you're safe from the rest of the turn to play big stuff.
Yeah.
That's kind of the idea behind it. We have another one. We have another one. So we have 3 of them. That's good for this deck. This one, I like it a lot. The fast one.
I need more time. You delay 1 target card in a train of thoughts. Delay means it gets slow.
Yes.
And it's gonna enter next turn.
Yeah, it gets replayed as slow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the idea behind it. So you choose 1 target card in train of thoughts, and it becomes replayed as a slow card, which can be extremely strong. Because usually if your opponent would play something in response, and then you play this, usually the effect that the card has, that they want it to happen now, won't necessarily work on its own.
Yeah.
It usually has targets or stuff like that. And here, forcing it to be played as a slow and later makes it way less powerful. But yeah, it's a really nice card. The fluff?
What is this?
The orange fluff?
Oh, it's a tiny flame.
Oh, yeah.
Reorder 1 time your top deck.
Yes, so this is the kind of card that's really good at the beginning of the game, where you gain some influence, you reorder your deck, you prepare yourself for what's to come. Because what we found, also, I'm not sure if it's your opinion, is that the first few turns are kind of fast, and basically it builds up to more complicated last turns, where we have a lot of cards that we can start to be able to play our strong cards, our intense cards. We have some time counters, so we can... And so usually the early turns, you're really kind of setting up.
Yeah.
There are some colors that go faster, like Ecstasy, that tends to grow faster. But usually it's how it goes. We haven't seen this. Empathy towards others.
Again, you reorder 1 opponent deck this time.
With the fluff, you reorder your deck.
Yeah.
Here, you reorder the opponent deck. Again the fluff. We've seen this one where you discard, where you force your opponent to discard 2 cards.
Yeah.
Here, opponent forgets. Yeah, that's also the strong card where you make them forget cards in the mind, thoughts in the mind.
The intense card.
Yes.
Okay.
The strong one, we also had it.
Yeah.
Opponent can't play any more card until your next turn. So it seems like with these 2 colors, you really, first you know a lot about your opponent, and then you have the tools to shut it down.
Yeah.
Like to make it wait and wait and wait.
Yeah.
And then with the already here cards and stuff like that, you can really stop it when it tries to chain multiple thoughts. We've seen this one. I feel empty. Planning ahead. Once again. This one we saw. Draw 1 card from opponent deck. Oh yeah. I think that's probably the one I think is the best pensiveness, the best chill purple one. To be able to delay. I think every color has kind of a card like that in chill that's kind of that's really, really powerful.
What do you think makes it that powerful?
I think what makes these specific cards that I have in mind, so there's this one, and in Ecstasy there's one where you stop the gain of the next card that would of target card. What makes them powerful to me is that they get better when they target intense or strong thoughts. So they get better as the game progresses.
Yeah.
That's what to me makes them stronger. This one again. I think we've seen all of them now. So we have the fluff.
Yeah.
Opponent can't play any more cards this turn. Opponent shows 2 cards they have in hand. And the same one. So yeah. 2 decks. So I'm guessing we are not gonna open this 72 cards thingies. I mean, we can just look inside.
Yeah, we can look inside.
Sneakily. The 4 colors. So these boxes are also gonna change. Just the visuals outside just to match kind of, because inside there's only these the colors of these 2 decks in these 72 cards boosters, to be able to kind of make the deck you want with these colors. So you won't have these other 4 colors that aren't part of the decks. So yeah, in order to show that this visual is also going to be different when it ships.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's it for the second Duel box.
Yeah, I guess
Second and
we've
last
seen
one.
all the 4 colors.
Yes, we did. Hop. Did we show the dice? Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, we didn't unpack them, but
Yeah, no. They're here.
we can unpack them and show the nice transparency.
Oh yeah. Do you think we can show the transparency?
Yeah, we can try.
We can try. Get
I mean,
some.
maybe, you know.
Hop. I mean,
Actually, no, it kind of looks black.
yeah, it does, right? Or maybe you need. You would need to have some light.
Oh,
Does it work?
light in my face.
Oh no. I mean, yeah, we can show it,
Yeah.
especially with the 1, because you see the 6 behind it a bit. Sorry for the light. So yeah, there we go. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I thought you wanted to.
Yep. So back to the box. Up. Shoop.
It just slides. It's like,
Beautiful.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope you had fun following us during this unboxing of the second Duel box. There are a lot of other products that we open on our own later. But since we already touched on most cards and provided quite a few informations on the game, we decided not to record the rest. If you would like to get a look at all of them though, they're all available on our website and also on TheGameCrafter. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.